morning, it's me, Norma, your skills developer. So, this video, I will be going to demonstrate you what is fundamental movement. So, there are three types of fundamental movement skills. First is locomotor, second is non-locomotor, and the third is manipulative skills movement. So, and that in that lesson, I will be going to give you the short emphasis of the fundamental movement skills. So what it is? So it is a pattern or a skills that can be developed, which is our body of how to give a movement or express our movement skills. So it will be used by the legs, arms, trunk, and head. So keep in tune, guys. I will be showing you the rest of the demonstration.
The importance of warm-up: increase in blood flow and metabolism, increase any body temperature, increase oxygen intake because of the gradual increase in the heart rate, optimized ability to perform, increase muscles elasticity while the resistance of the connective tissues is decreased. The transmission of nerve impulses is conducted rapidly, reduce muscle tension, willingness to exercise is intensified, the body adapted to harsh weather conditions more easily. Walking, keeping the head up, then lengthen the back portion and keep the shoulder down, that engage core together, swinging the opposite arm and the stepping of the heel and two. Running, maintaining the good posture that engage the core and gaze forward, also avoiding tilt of the head down and slapping the shoulder, broad the chest, lifted all the shoulder down back, then keep the hands loose, use the releasing in swinging. Position of standing upright with the legs are together. The arm is outside, then combine depending of the knees slightly and jump in the areas. Starting to jump, spread the leg, bout shoulders into apart to stretch the arm out over the head, then back to the origin posture of repeat. Hopping. Lifted up the foot behind so that the standing position stand on the right leg only. Placing the hand, hips to help and feel the hips level. Lifted up the toes and standing leg and flex the knees, ankles lightly so that can help on hop up and down on the standing posture. Leaping. Burpees, forward linear jumps, action, single leg deadlift and jump, then advances exercise combination jumping. Body must direct forward and position legs are lifting on the air of the motion of moving forward. Skipping. Basic skipping motions that hop, step, hop, with stepping forward with one foot then hopping on the same leg. Position a leg that directed to the skipping forward, keeping the heads up, eye and forward, then folding abs and chest up parts. Swinging. At the same process, walking but different motion forces used to demonstration of start left leg then opposing part. Hold the motion balance moving forward ahead to slow motion then landed on the ground repeating same action. Sidestepping, knees are slightly bent to foot together, step sides that left foot reverse with the right foot, meet same portion, keep the step short and comfortable side to step repeating, sequence opposite direction of the movement. Walking direction bending the knees and pushing off the outside foot, change directions, opposite, step on the body lowered, time to change in direction then repeat equal motion to the other side. Galloping, stepping in the front forwarded with the spring transfer the body weight, left foot back so the front foot will repeat moving forward, step in the same lead footing, always stay in the motion in front through gallop. Crawling, posture plank that balance arms and feet, in turn circle to pivot, that striking backward with hands and knees, motions directed forward, shifted nerves, reverse between lying prone and sitting up. Balancing on one foot, A steady position of the body that's staying on the same location that balancing the gravity. Stand the foot while the other one is lifting on the air, while the body motions are holding its gravity for not to fall in the side. Walking on the line or a beam, a portion of the body that keeping the balance of the weight in the center to the motion gravity steady in the center while walking on the beam for avoiding falling into the ground. Rolling, posture of the body that touching the ground or laying on the floor with the force gravity used only the hips trunk while the both arms and legs are extended without touching the surface. The body are continually ruled in the estimated portion area. Twisting, part of the body movement that body are sets on the ground while the upper part of the chest is on the upper holding the side arms, then rotating on controlling motion, twisting the hip line rotate that the part of the body directions away from the opposing parts. Turning, a placing exercise to enhance the balance of the body posture, standing of the chair in front of you or the wall behind on you. If the body begins to fall, uses them to support. Then stand with the feet slightly apart and then the arms are sideways. Rotating, a great exercise that helps balance of the body with the arms and legs that body bending sideward and feet are landed on the ground while the hips are slightly bending parallel. The supporting balances of one arm touching the floor. Repeat the position reverse. Landing, position of the body that's standing on the top of the chair and started to land one foot on the ground for coordination of the balance that avoiding the falling body failed to land motion. Stopping, posture of the body that's staying in the same area of the motion while the hand are raised in the direct forward for the stopping motion. Bending, position of the body that hold the forces action that's staying one place for the coordination of the balance movement, extending the both legs side by side. Then the right leg will be those slightly bent with the supporting balance of the arm holding the knees, elbow, then the same action to suppose opposite sides of the legs and left. The body posture sets on the floor while the other leg extended forward, then the arms will hold the toes for the extension of the stretching motion, then reverse the same action movement. Two-handed striking, two arms in the same position of the motion that holding an object that ready to strike a flying object. Both arms hold batting base or strike the flying balls from the other portion area. Two stick in the hand striking, posture of the body are just hands still while the two hands are lifted forward holding the stick. One hand with a fan, a lifted or right-handed that controlling the motion of the fan swinging in the opposite direction reversely. Two hands with glass, two arms are extended forward with lightly bended with holding the force motion of the glass in the both hand. Forehead with glass, body motion keep in the same portion are while the forehead are twisted directed forward while the glass is on the top of the controlling gravity of the object in avoiding to fall. Basket in the two hand, the two arms are extended holding the basket that controlling the gravity of motion force. Coconut leaves in two hands, hands slightly bended holding the coconut leaves then swinging in the opposite direction but keeping the force motions manipulating the object forces.